Greetings. I'm Laura Puccia Valtorta. Welcome to a new episode of our short story podcast, B is for Bisexual, Season 4, Episode 6, which today will be part 2 of my screenplay, 20 More Years. But first, something exciting happened. Our podcast won a prize. We are number 42 of the top 46 podcasts in the world on bisexuality. Yes, that's right, number 42 in the world. I wish it was number 2. Number 42 in the world out of approximately 465 podcasts reviewed. This list is published by FeedSpot Top 50. That's part of the RSS reader. And the website is podcast.feedspot.com/bisexual_podcasts/. I'll say that again, podcast.feedspot.com/bisexual_podcasts/. Dante, Marco, let's have a wild celebration. Meow! Meow! Squeak! Squeak! Meow! Thank you. Now, dear listener, let's talk shortly about books and parties. The best novel I've read this summer is entitled Open Era by Edward Schmidt. It's about tennis. And it posits this question. What if two of the top men's tennis players were maybe in love with each other, or one of them was faking it? What if they suffered from anxiety? It's a great story. I fell in love with the main character, Austin, and especially his sister, Charlotte, a public relations person. And that character should win a prize for best sibling. The other day at our house, we had a reading party. Actors came to read their parts from 20 More Years, actually. We had cheesecake, the homemade Sicilian kind, and tartlets and ramekins. The conversation was interesting and fun. Thanks, actors and friends. Please check out my films, such as AI in the Family, Zoom Hit, and Bermuda on the streaming channels Amazon, Tubi, and Fossum. That's FAWESOME.TV. Of course, as usual, I'm reading today with my son Dante.
Ciao a tutti.
And my husband Marco.
Buongiorno.
And now, the second part of 20 More Years. Boop, 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 boop. Exterior. Backyard of Pluff Mud Place, day. River Fitzpatrick is wheeling Julia Malocchio toward the pool house. Pluff Mud Place has a pond in the backyard and a changing room with toilet and shower. Julia has on brightly colored clothing. River is wearing a pith helmet.
Oh, the pond looks nice.
We paid for those new bushes.
Jeremy took a pee in the pond yesterday.
That's okay. I grew up in the country. Look at those ducks. Wish I could read their minds.
Isn't there an app for that?
Yes, but all it says is, let's mate, fly away now, and where's the food?
You know, maybe that's all there is to life.
River wheels Julia around, and they look at the buildings, the pond, the porch, and nature.
This place is like a park. Maybe we shouldn't leave. It feels like home.
You need to get out of here. Your brain is shriveling.
Pluff Mud Place isn't so bad. I like the name.
Yeah, but I paid for my expensive house in Lexington, and I want it back. I want my life back. Do you have any regrets?
About what?
About life.
Heck yeah, I sold insurance. So boring. I wanted to be a travel guide or an explorer.
River points to the pith helmet he is wearing.
Well, I wanted to work as a computer scientist or a revolutionary. Ha! I ended up as a hedge fund manager.
Oh, baby, compromise is a bummer.
Responsibility is even worse. You know, our grandkids are never gonna let us live another 20 years. They want our money.
My children can't wait for me to die, but I want to go to Argentina and stay there for the food and the women.
Do your children have power of attorney over you?
Yes, ocean and lake are not so bad, but canal is greedy.
My grandson Enrico wants to start up an Italian wine store.
Stop him, he's gonna waste all the money you've earned. Wait, will he have Prosecco?
We need to get a lawyer over here. Challenge the paperwork. I'm sick of these knucklehead descendants telling me what to do.
Well, of course you're right, as usual.
Julia stands up and embraces River. She smacks him painfully on the head with her newspaper. Interior. Room of Julia Malacchio, night. Julia is talking on the phone to her daughter Monica. We can only hear Julia's side of the conversation.
The drug is not poison. I feel great. I can get to the bathroom by myself. I don't need my wheelchair anymore. I may want to come back home.
As Julia listens to Monica talk, we see Julia's face turn angry. She grits her teeth and frowns. She holds the phone away from her face as a battle of profanity comes from the phone.
Monica, you shouldn't talk to me like that. I'm your mother, and I raised you by myself after your father died.
Wah, wah, wah. More angry shouting comes from the phone.
It's not my fault you have 3 children. And it's not my fault they're terrible monsters.
Julia throws her phone onto the couch and waits for the profanity to stop. Then she picks the phone back up and speaks into it.
I told you to get your engineering degree, like me.
Julia holds the phone far away from her ears. Do-do-do. Interior, Pluff Mud Place, meeting room, night. Dr. Sarah Sanguinetti is talking to the seated residents, including Julia, River, Lamonte, Sanjeet Overdraft, and Jeremy. Each of the residents holds a small flashy green notebook and a pen. Sherrod, Bulgur, and Shonda are also standing toward the back of the room and listening in. Canal Fitzpatrick, 45, River's daughter, and Monica Malacchio, 50, Julia's daughter, are lurking by the doorway, frowning. They are hiding and listening in to the meeting. Last night, good people, you received the first of 3 injections of 20 more years, plus a chaser of psilocybin. How do you feel? The residents murmur and shout. They all talk together.
Fine, but I do want to cook all day.
I abandoned my wheelchair, and I've got an idea for a new invention.
I have to pee more.
This morning, I ate 2 breakfasts.
You always eat 2 breakfasts, you pig.
Experimental pigs. That's what you all are.
Better than being rats.
I have no idea what the side effects might be, and we won't know the full effects for 20 more years. Ha 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 ha. We know it blows up creativity.
Better give yourself an injection.
I already have. It helped me perfect the drug itself. I blew up the lab after that. I felt alive. So, good people, write all of your experiences down. I'll be back next week. Dr. Sanguinetti waves and walks toward the doorway. Canal Fitzpatrick stops her, and Dr. Sanguinetti waves at her. Hi, how you doing? Canal pushes the doctor up against the wall and prepares to strangle her.
Hey, we need to talk to you. Yeah, what do you think you're doing with our parents?
Scientific research? Canal lets Dr. Sanguinetti go.
That's my father in there. He's an asshole.
Well, sorry, but no drug can cure that.
Exactly, and now my mother is going back to her house. I've got 3 teenagers, and I lost my job as a journalist because nobody wants to read some newspapers anymore.
Not my problem. Canal approaches Dr. Sanguinetti menacingly.
It will become your problem once we sue you.
Oh, Santa Margarita. Just wait a minute. We don't know what will happen to your parents. We don't know a thing.
Wait, you mean they could fly away to the moon? They could bark like dogs?
Maybe, or maybe they write the next hit song. This drug is a work of art in progress.
I don't like it.
Your parents could make a lot of money. Canal and Monica look at each other.
In that case, I see. Maybe we should reconsider. Take the drug ourselves.
Do-do-do-do. Interior, Pluff Mud Place, meeting room, day. Julia and River are working on Julia's computer with Julia seated at one of the tables and River looking over her shoulder. Lamonte is seated in one of the lounge chairs. Lamonte stands up, walks over, and tries to join them at the computer.
How's your new Fogey app working?
Great! I can see everything through people's cell phones. I can see what they're doing, and I can see all their junk.
Yuck. Oh, you just type in their number?
Look, there's Overdraft. He's with his daughter, Laboni. They're arguing.
That's amazing.
Look at my grandson Enrico hanging out at the bar. The louse. He should be gardening.
Almost looks real.
It is real, just as long as his phone is turned on.
What happens if his phone is off?
We spy on somebody else, or watch reruns of Bewitched. Those are the choices.
Lamonte paces back and forth around the room.
I know what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. Start up a construction company. Corrugated metal housing. Very affordable. Will your children let you? They better. It's my money. Our children are, pardon my French, poop heads. They want all our money without doing any of the work.
We need some help to fight them. Legal help.
My son's a lawyer. He'll scare the crap out of him. Yeah, but maybe your son is also a poop head, like most lawyers. Oh, he is.
Do-do-do-do. Exterior, backyard of Pluff Mud Place. Night. Sherrod and Bulgur are sitting near the pond in lounge chairs watching the moonlight. They are exhausted. They speak slowly and leave their eyes closed. The children are threatening to sue us if we don't stop the drug trial.
I told you this 20 more years drug was going to be trouble.
But is it? They're coming up with great inventions. Julia can spy on everybody through their phones.
What?
Bulgur stares at his cell phone, horrified, and then pleased, and brings it back and forth in front of his face. Turn that thing off. Bulgur hastily turns off his phone.
No, now I'm very curious. How does she spy on us?
It's an app she invented called Fogey 007. It's expensive.
You mean I could spy on Shonda?
Yes, if you had the app and knew her number.
I do know her number.
Julia is charging $20,000 for the app. Bulgur and Sherrod sit back on their lawn chairs and contemplate the people they want to spy on. Both of them smile broadly.
I believe I would pay whatever she's asking.
With what money?
I have savings.
Listen, the residents have all created business plans, which means they could pay us more for the room and board.
I like that idea.
We need more than the $10,000. After all, this drug trial is illegal. We're taking a risk.
You know what? We need to charge the residents triple, quadruple. Everybody's gonna be rich.
Sherrod and Bulgur sit back and close their eyes. We can hire a gardener. Do. And that's the end of part 2, dear listener. Join us next month for part 3 of 20 more years. Ciao a tutti.
Ciao a tutti.
Arrivederci, a presto.
Do. Yow.